MM360's Contact Relationship Manager, otherwise known as a CRM, is purposely kept fairly simple. We didn't want to overcomplicate it with a lot of different features and complexities that would make it difficult for people to use. As such, we've broken out the main categories of what people can fall into up here at the top when you go to the CRM. The first is your clients or your leads. The second tab is your referrals. The third is your vendors. These are all people. Anyone listed under here is a people contact. The fourth tab represents the companies. This is where we create companies that we would associate people with. So here we can see we have two communities, Brookdale of Westerville, Goodwill, Grace Senior Living, and Two Men in a Truck. Let's look at how we could build out a company and then associate people with it. Our first step is to go over here and click on Add Company. Let's go ahead and create a company, and we will call it the Peaceful Commons. We'll set this as a community, flag it as a referral. Only after we select referral here can we turn off as a client. We'll click on create. It's going to create the record that we can then associate addresses, phone numbers, and email addresses to. Let's start by putting some addresses to this location. The Peaceful Commons, let's say, is made up of 3 different locations. So we will call it TPC East. And we will put this at 3045 Cumberland Woods Drive in Columbus. We'll create that address. If we expand our address, we can see it listed here. Let's go ahead and add another one, and we will call this one TPC West. And we will put in, 99 South State. There we go. Create that one. And let's go ahead and do one more address in here. TPC North. There we go. Now we have our 3 addresses. We can add phone numbers for the location. And we can also add a default email address for the location if they have a catch-all email for the company. There. Now let's look at people. We currently don't have anyone attached to the company since we just made it, so let's go ahead and attach some people. And assign them a role. And then for maintenance, we're going to attach Bill Murray. There we go. Now we've associated our intake person, our maintenance, and our assistant manager with Heather, who is a new person that we attached. We can also add notes onto our location here. So let's add our first note. Use the utility elevator at rear of building. Always check with front desk first. Never bring in truck over 14, over 24 foot. There we go. So these might be some really important details to know whenever we go there. We'll save that note. And we can schedule a follow-up on the company itself. Drop off materials. We're going to do this to Stacy. And we're going to do a visit. And we'll do it to TPC East. We'll set a time, give them a description. And we'll have Brian Demo go do it. In the file section, we could upload their floor plans if we like, if we had them on file, as well as any intake files that we would need to do. And there we go. We have built our company, associated our people to it, and now it's ready to use. To see how this would be used, we can easily just go over here, create a new project. Bob's move to TPC. And when we put in our information over here, as our destination, we can tell it to copy from the CRM. We can put in TPC and bring up the addresses that we have for the Peaceful Commons. It'll put in the information for us. And we can put in the apartment number that they are moving into and add that record for our destination or our origination. Works in both cases. And because we copied it from our CRM record, we can click on this and view the copied from company, where we can now see all the people, all our notes, any of the follow-ups we've scheduled, any touches, any files, as well as the contact information that we have with it. Fantastic. And there you go. That is how you can build your CRM up from the companies and attach people.